Friends, some changes have come to Shopify that have made my opinion 100% clear. If you are doing e-commerce, this video is for you. Now, if you're just starting out and you don't know which platform to choose, I am gonna walk you through that right now. It's unfortunate and it's really bad for their marketing, but Squarespace e-commerce just really is nothing compared to Shopify. And I'm talking about the user experience. Just because you offer products on your Squarespace website, that's cool, but truly the e-commerce experience on Shopify is 1,000 times better. And I don't say that as an exaggeration. It really is so much better. And let's be clear, I am a Squarespace designer. I've designed over 150 websites, probably touched over 700 Squarespace websites. I have a ton of experience on the Squarespace platform. And if you do, this is the big statement, if you do more than 80% of your business is going to be e-commerce, don't even look at Squarespace. We may stop working with clients who want to do e-commerce on Squarespace. Like even with SEO, it's just one of those things that Shopify is just so much better suited. And I'm going to give you a few reasons why, maybe 10 reasons, but I'm just going to go through big reasons to consider Shopify over Squarespace. Now, it's a bit unfortunate because at the end of the day, I personally think Squarespace is much more user-friendly for you as a back-end owner, as a business owner. But at the end of the day, these features in Shopify just change the game. One of those features is Google Shopping. Google Shopping is fully integrated with Shopify. To do it through Squarespace, you have to use a third-party tool. Next, Shop Pay and tools like Klarna and Affirm and companies like that allow these different forms of payments and transactions, all of that is built into Shopify. I think Squarespace is on the road of getting those built in, but as of right now, it's still very new. Next, it's really easy to offer some type of subscription to a product. So for example, a product can be, one instance of it can be, hey, you could buy it right now for $60. Or you can buy it as a 1-month subscription and you'll get a new product every month for 15% off. It's really easy to have those features as just single click items. And that part of your e-commerce experience is so important as you scale and grow. And I'm actually gonna take a step back and talk a little bit more about something like a Shop Pay. I am so impressed with the power of a tool like Shop Pay. So what it does is this, just so you have an understanding if you've never used it before. So let me say I'm on your Shopify website, I go to checkout, I use Shop Pay, I put the information in, my email, my info, all of that stuff. What it does, Shop Pay will save all my information from one e-commerce store to another e-commerce store. And so when I go to that new website, all I do is put in my email, verify it's me, really easy, so simple. The process is so simple. All my information is already saved. Checkout is a breeze, like unbelievably simple and easy. So that's just one of those things that Squarespace doesn't even get close. There's nothing in Squarespace that's even close to that. And that type of experience is just next level. Most people shop on Shopify in some form or fashion if they're buying online. And so if you build your store and you want to be part of the standard, not below it, but part of the standard, unfortunately, Squarespace is not the answer. Again, I'm a Squarespace designer and I am very clear and adamant about this. This is very important for you. You need to be able to manage things at a high level, and Squarespace just doesn't offer that. Now, let me clear up a little bit of what I said earlier, which is 80% of your business. What do I mean by that? If you are 100% e-commerce store, 90% e-commerce, then use Shopify. Let's say maybe you're a consultant and you just happen to offer a few products on your website, or something like that. You just happen to have a few products on your site. but your site is really about other things or whatever, then Squarespace can work great. But you just want to bear in mind that if you are really pushing to be an e-commerce brand, an e-commerce company, Shopify is the way to go. And check this out, Shopify even has a page that says what's new at Shopify, and a lot of this revolves around new features for e-commerce. So as you can see here, they're setting updates basically every single week. Let's look at this. Like literally customize your order listing and get to work faster. Settings page redesign and domain moved into settings. Adding product variants just got easier. Shopify email new template section. Handshake, the ordering widget. Introducing dark mode in Shopify Analytics. Cool, that doesn't really matter. Facebook Pay for Shopify payments and checkout. Oh, I love it. And unfortunately, Squarespace brags about e-commerce in their marketing. I don't know why. I really don't. I mean, it's good. It's really good, but it's not amazing. It's definitely a tier 2 or a tier 4 to Shopify. Shopify is just a much better experience for the user. Now, you may be wondering or maybe saying, David, Squarespace is much cheaper than Shopify. The plans on Shopify are just more expensive. That is true. So if you have to, start with Squarespace. But if you can nudge that extra $4 or $8 a month or whatever it is, try to do that because you want to start on the right foot, setting the right foundation for your analytics, for your store, not having to change sites, all the work you do to design your site. All those things are going to matter long term if you're really trying to build an e-commerce brand. Will Squarespace get there? Maybe one day. But for now, I really believe if you are starting a site, I've worked on hundreds of sites, I've built over 150 sites. If you are looking to build your first website or one of your sites, your first websites in e-commerce, and your focus is e-commerce, go to Shopify. In the beginning of the video, I said there is a new feature that has come to Shopify that is not on Squarespace. Now, this is not going to be relevant for probably 99% of you who are watching this, but it's important because it shows the DNA of the company. Recently, Shopify helped the Chicago Bulls launch a website on Shopify to sell NFTs with their credit card. Now, this may sound like a lot of stuff that you're like, I have no idea what that is. Basically, here's the idea. Shopify helped Chicago Bulls build an NFT system so they can sell things on the blockchain through their platform that is familiar to millions and millions of people. So they took a technology that seems really abstract and brought it home on the cutting edge. Basically, they're on the cutting edge of technology. And you may never use this feature, but it shows you how much Shopify invests in the future of e-commerce because it is literally changing day by day. And one stat that you should know if you are really considering Shopify at this point is this. Every 28 seconds, a new Shopify user, new Shopify website lands their first sale. Now, this may be a bit controversial, but I would love your opinions down below. Do you like Shopify more than Squarespace? Do you like Squarespace more than Shopify? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. With that, if you got value from today's video, hit that like button. It lets me know that you got value from today's content. And if you want more content like this, consider subscribing. But that's all for now, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.